But if everything was so easy, everybody would do it. Let's be real.
Coming up on this episode of MSW Chronicles.
And then 5 to 10 years later, you're going to go, I knew nothing about this whatsoever. And I'm going to be like, welcome to the club.
Good morning, people, or should I say afternoon. It's Monday. It is Monday and it's definitely going. I'm currently in the car right now, getting some notes done for my job or whatever, but I did just wanted to come chat with you guys. So today I'm getting ready to go get waxed, y'all. It has been TMI 2 months, so y'all already know the folks is about to rip me a new one. I'm definitely nervous. Today is gonna be my first time going to somebody new, because as y'all know, the story I told y'all about, things kind of went left with wax tech or whatever, so I will no longer be going to her. So my homegirl recommended this person I'm about to go to, so I hope I have a good experience. I'm just nervous because it just sucks. Like, once you get used to having a certain type of person doing a service for you and having to start over, it sucks. Like, especially a wax. Like, I don't want somebody else to have to get to know my cooch. Like, this lady been seeing my cooch for the last 4 years, the other person. Now I gotta find somebody else. It's just a lot. But anyways, I gotta do what I gotta do and move forward. I ended up getting my work done yesterday. My statistics, the homework was the only thing that I was struggling with, but I just did what I could do. So this week I have a few assignments due as well, but we're gonna see how that goes. So I guess I will check in with you guys probably after maybe this wax, because I don't know, I might do something today with Dre. And I don't think I told y'all that either. So this is like a minute ago if you just started watching me or whatever. My one of my best friends, he was staying in New York or whatever, so now he done moved back down here and he's like a brother to me. So now yeah, we about to be hanging out all the time, so y'all gonna be seeing him a lot or whatever. And I think me, him, and my homegirl Core, we might link up today. We'll see though. If not, you know, y'all won't see it on the vlog. But anyways, let me get off of this because I'm rambling now. I will check in with y'all later.
God, is that Ricky?
I swear that there's a list of places that I've been with you. I wanna go without you, just so I can know what it's like to be there without having to argue. Swear I didn't have the discipline to leave your ass at home. You make it hard to. This life will take a lot of listening to one another. Shouldn't have involved you. I know, not you, not you. Leave you at home if I wanna have a good night.
At this point, I just feel like every time I talk to y'all, it's a check-in. Like, I don't even feel like I have a YouTube channel no more. Like, what's going on with my life? I have just been so busy, y'all. So busy. And I hate that I've gotten so behind on my vlog footage like this and just putting out content. It's been over a month. When y'all see this, of course, it's not, the timeline is not gonna accord, but for me, it's been a month since I posted. And I'm not gonna lie, this semester is probably worse than the first semester. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. The first semester I thought I was drowning. This semester I'm damn near at the bottom of the pool. You know, that's how I feel. But I've been trying to just be positive and understand that this is like a period of my life that's only gonna be like a short time and I'm gonna get past it. But it's just so hard when you're actually in it, right? So I apologize, y'all. Please bear with me during this time in my life. Y'all already know, like, before I got to school, I was consistent for the most part, unless I was going through something. I definitely just, it sucks because I want to put out more content and stuff, but I just feel like my time is just so freaking limited. And then now I'm trying to prepare for this trip, and I'm like, I gotta hurry up and try to get this stuff out before this trip, because I'm like, my God, I'm like so behind. Like, I haven't even started up the new season yet, which I'm already, of course, as y'all can see, in it. But I haven't even ended the last season yet. And I'm recording for the new season. And this season is about to end in less than a month. I'm just like, I have to catch myself up real bad. But nonetheless, I'm in the house today. It's Sunday. The only thing I did this weekend is we did like a tacos and tequila thing at Dre House on Friday. I didn't bring my camera. I don't know. I was just in the moment. We were just vibing out, chilling. But this week is going to be so busy, y'all. Like, I literally have class this week from 6 to 8. Then I got to do my internship pretty much every day this week because I'm going out of town and I have to make up those hours. So, like, bear with me. Just bear with me, y'all. Please understand that this is a very trying time in my life right now. For all my people that are in grad school full-time, mommies, whatever you got going on, single parents, I don't know. This too shall pass. And I'm talking to myself too. This too shall pass. Don't forget the reason why you started this. Always have tunnel vision. Even when you don't feel like you can see where you're going, you still got that little flashlight on your phone. You can put that flashlight on your phone and see a little bit out in the distance. Even though it's not right there, you can see a little bit. And stay encouraged. Stay around positive people. Don't allow your negative thoughts to overpower the good in your life. You know, I prayed to get to this place. So now that I'm in this place, I have to thank God. I have to be grateful for it, even though it is a struggle. But if everything was so easy, everybody would do it. Let's be real. You know, everybody would do it. So again, stay encouraged. Love yourself. I'm not even gonna say practice self-care because I would be lying if I said I was practicing self-care right now. I'm not. I'm literally just maintaining. That's what I've been doing. So I would just say, whenever you can, find a moment for yourself. I'm gonna just say that. Find a moment for yourself. Whether that's you just watch a 5-minute TikTok video and it makes you laugh. If that's what you gotta do to get through your day, then please do it. But anyways, I just wanted to come give that to somebody. Hopefully it can relate in some type of way or whatever. But I'm gonna get in here and work on these assignments that are due tonight. I have like 4 due tonight and I'm working on one of them currently. So I'll check in with you guys a little later if I have any more updates for the day. Good afternoon, you guys. Your girl just woke up from a nap. Don't mind my mouth and me kind of talking like this. I had some teeth work done earlier today because your girl don't know how to stay away from sweets. So I had to get another fill or whatnot. But my mouth is like still numb from the stuff. And I thought taking a nap I was gonna be completely good by now, but it's still a little numb, honey. But you know, it's all good. We're gonna make it work, boo. But anywho, today is the last week of synchronized classes, y'all. This semester has been a whirlwind and it's going by like this. So I am just crossing my fingers that I am able to pass all my classes. I'm really just worried about that statistics class. The only class I'm really scared about, y'all. But I just wanted to come check in with you guys to hear y'all 411 before we hop on this Zoom call. So I'll see you in a sec.
You all did pretty well with talking about having a behavior change, changing the thoughts. Some of you went a little bit deeper into the schema and understanding what the schema is for that, what their thought process is. We had a little bit more time. We will really find out how long they've had that thought process and where it oriented, but you don't in your 10 minutes. So that would be kind of the following to see how deep this goes. The other thing to consider, and I didn't really address this, but it would be culturally. So some of these schemas that someone have can be their culture. And we want to be mindful of telling someone that they need to restructure that thought if it's something that's rooted in their culture and how their culture is. So we want to make sure that we don't change that thought process because it's important to them, but make sure that they are okay with it and they feel that it's something that they may not want to abide by anymore, but that's their decision. And if we have a difference in our thoughts and our culture, I think it's important to note. That being said, you have a client that you're going to be comparing with 2 different theories for your paper. And if you feel that one of the ethical or cultural considerations, which is the last section of that paper, talks about anything that will be cultural between the 2 of you. So say if one of you decide to do CBT as one of your theories, and the client has a concept that doesn't really coincide with yours because of your background, your religion, that might be a conflict. That might be an ethical issue for you to provide that service. That's something you would note in that section. Or this client, it seems too similar to me. I wouldn't know how to differentiate between where I begin and where they end, because I was a teenager just like them, and I went through the same issue they went through. So those are the concepts that you'll be thinking about when you get down to that last part of the paper. All right. If there are no more questions, then we are done with our class for today.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Baby, and I just have to know, where did I think I was about to go with 2 different shoes on? Oh, honey, please. Them folks wouldn't be looking at me like I was crazy up in that internship. Like, good thing I just looked down at my feet, y'all, because Lord have mercy. That's how you know my mind is just all over the place. But happy Tuesday. Gonna be another long day. I'll see you guys probably later once I'm going to class.
Yeah. But the DSM is very interesting, and the more I listened to this book, I was like, wow, I'm so glad that somebody's talking about that, because I can provide, I mean, this country is one of the countries that misdiagnose people the most. And I don't want to see a client like one time and I'm not sure about that, but for insurance purpose, I have to give a diagnosis. Like, I'm so conflicted by that.
That's like a perfect discussion for us to have, and I think that especially when you start to like get out in your internship and you're like surrounded by other clinicians, like I can't think of a social worker who hasn't had that internal conflict of like, this doesn't necessarily align with strengths-based practice, and this doesn't really fit with our code of ethics, and this can be really challenging because we don't want to label or misdiagnose, or, like you said, we're the most misdiagnosed. We're also the most overly medicated and not necessarily, with the right medication or aligned with the diagnosis. And so there's a lot of things and factors we have to take into account. And, I think that you kind of come to terms with, yes, you've got to bill insurance, so you've got to make diagnosis. But I think that you shouldn't ever come to terms with there is a conflict. We're not a medical model profession. That's not social work. We're not based off deficits. And so, we really have to use the DSM, but in my opinion, from a strengths-based way. And so there's ways that you can do that, and there's ways that you can really help people to start to think about mental and behavioral health as being something you can recover from. I think we do a really terrible job in reminding our clients and the people that we serve that there is recovery from mental health and mental illness. It's not a lifelong situation always. And, even just other clinicians and our peers, just to remind them that there is recovery in mental health. So, yeah, good point. Thanks for mentioning that. Some reminders. Sometimes we forget, and you may or may not be like an expert in CBT or have taken classes in CBT, but, if you haven't, cognitive behavioral therapy is one of my absolute favorites. I mix it in. I'm a very eclectic practitioner, so I'll use different things with CBT, but I almost always use some CBT somewhere. And so I think it's important to mention cognitive distortions. And just I'll remind you a little bit about what those are, but they can indicate pathology. And so if you have people that are presenting with a cognitive distortion, it's very important to understand it, to help them identify it, and then also to step back and see if that's linked to some sort of diagnosis in the DSM. Defense mechanisms, they can be good or bad, and they can also indicate pathology. So, go back to your Psychology 101 material and kind of go through, or if you had Human Behavior 601 with me, we cover defense mechanisms in there because I think it's just an important reminder. So if you haven't had that opportunity, go back and look at those because they can also be a good indication of some sort of pathology. You guys have been a really special class. Really great, very engaged. The class isn't over just because this is our last sync session. It doesn't mean that I'm not available. I'm very much available. If you have questions or need support in some way, please reach out and let me know how to do that and how to support you. And then when you graduate, send me an email or something and let me know what you're up to. And if you're ever, at a conference or something, just maybe I'm there. So if you go to CSWE or NASW, I would love to meet you in person sometime. If you need anything at all, I'm here to help. And thank you guys for being so engaged.
We will spend as much time as needed in reviewing for the upcoming exam. So going through that practice exam, making sure all the content questions make sense, as well as reviewing those SPSS questions. I know SPSS is new and it can have quite a steep learning curve to it until you kind of get comfortable with navigating its interface. So we'll make sure we're ready for the exam. Then we'll take a short break and then come back and hopefully save some time at the end to discuss any questions about the final papers. I know there's been some requests to talk about the methodology section in particular, so I'm happy to do that and to talk through, since all of y'all are using secondary data, to talk through kind of how to write a methodology section when you're using someone else's data. I think it's a little bit different than kind of the order that the assignment instructions have things laid out personally. And so we'll talk through that and answer any questions you may have.
Child, not me about to record a whole PowerPoint presentation at 11 o'clock at night. What is my life coming to? Between that statistics class earlier, well, research methods, whatever you want to call it, and now this, I'm just like overkill at this point. Very, very drained. Like, I'm so stressed out about this last test in my research methods class and our final research proposal, because it is just, if I don't pass this next exam, I'm gonna have to retake this class. That's how bad it is, because I did really poorly on the first exam. So anywho, y'all, I'm about to just go ahead and get ready to record my presentation so I can go to bed because I'm tired. But I might record a little bit of it just so you guys can see or whatnot. I threw on a shirt real quick, not too crazy. If I had this on the other day in the vlog, don't mind it. I just wanted to not look like I was thrown together as I'm doing this presentation. So anyways, without further ado, here's my presentation.
Aerialists, we literally have gone all out, so naturally I'm very excited. So I've got to make my way from Philadelphia to San Francisco. So I go to the airport, super pumped, and I walk up to the security agent and I say, hey, how's it going? I'm on my way to my wedding, I'm so excited. And he says, that's great, congratulations, that's so exciting. Can I please see your boarding pass? And I say, no. I think that my partner has left it with one of you guys. If you could just call someone and check if anyone has my boarding pass. And he's like, okay. So he radios some other people, and I am waiting, and about 2 minutes later, I am surrounded by 3 police officers. And at the time, I'm a little bit confused. I'm not scared because I know that I haven't done anything wrong, just a little bit confused. And I just think that they're here to help me find my boarding pass. And they say, ma'am, please follow us up to the security office. So I say, absolutely. So I follow them up to the security office. We go up some stairs, and then they sit me down in a room with another police officer. They close the door, and she starts asking me some questions. So she starts asking me very basic questions. What's your name? I tell her my name. What's your date of birth? I tell her my date of birth. Where do you live? I give her that. And then she asks me a question which takes me by surprise. She says, is there any reason for you to believe that there would be a missing persons report filed for you? And I'm like, no, I'm not missing. I'm in front of you. Everyone knows where I am. I'm going to my wedding. They're all going to be there. And she says, well, that's strange because I have a missing persons report filed for you. You've been missing for the last 5 days and no one has been able to get a hold of you. And at that moment, I realized that my reality and her reality were two very, very different things, and that my reality was not real. And zooming out, I mean, I didn't know it at the time, but I now know that what I was experiencing was a fully blown manic episode with psychosis. So my circus-themed wedding was actually a delusion. It wasn't a real
Some relevant websites that I seem to found is We Are Rethink Mental Illness, and this website focuses on improving the lives of people severely affected by mental illnesses through their network of local groups and services. And so I'm just going to briefly pull up their website, and they have this huge, extensive website where they have a whole bunch of different mental illnesses up here, but this section is just for their bipolar disorder, and it has a long, extensive list of an overview of what it is. It has treatment recommendations up here. It breaks down what is bipolar disorder, symptoms of bipolar disorder, depressions, the psychosis.
Her mother was kind of like her bully, right, at home, and it was causing her mom bullying on her, putting her down, telling her she's overweight, all these different things. And then it went to her stepfather now, or her soon-to-be stepfather, thinking that's okay because mom was doing it, and then her brother doing it. So if we were going to go off of trauma-informed care, that would be an example of how a diagnosis could go wrong if you don't have more knowledge of kind of like what's going on and kind of what's happening, and you only go off of the fact that she presents with certain behaviors. And it's just a matter of understanding more about this person's culture and what they live with and what they're dealing with and their upbringing and why they're responding, how they're responding. So that's kind of what it made me think of when you were talking about that.
We kind of talked through about the benefits and also what could be potentially harmful to the family when reporting to CPS or jumping into conclusions of abuse. However, we are in favor because we think that where the child is presenting medically, and also the other factors of communication and language barriers, time is very time constricting, and we rather report it and make sure that the child is going to be safe for potential harm or crisis or any of that nature. So we talked about medical stabilization being the main concern for this family.
Informed way, with the understanding that it will not trickle into trauma-focused care at this time because of the presenting setting, but it sounds like you all are going to be doing referrals because there's some type of follow-up care that more than likely will be applicable to this family unit. And in the referrals, you're going to take a trauma-focused approach when it comes to who you're referring to, just in case there are trauma implications that the screening does show positive for. Marvy?
I appreciate what everyone is saying in that aspect, and I get it, but my only concern is that how do you confirm that they're keeping up with it? How do you confirm that when you send out these referrals that these parents are actually following through? Because all it does is remind me of the book. I can't remember the name of the book we just read, or I read, I think a few semesters ago or whatever, but it just reminds me of that, where how do we know this child's not going to come back with more medical issues because even though you referred them, the parents didn't keep taking them, or the parents didn't like what they had, so they just went back to doing what they normally do. But utilizing, again, I get some people still don't like the stigma or the concept of CPS. They're going to make sure that they get the referrals and they follow through with it and see how it goes. And hopefully it goes well to the point where they're not needed anymore. But yes, you could get a referral, but you can't confirm or follow up with it after so long because they're no longer in the hospital and you are a hospital social worker. So that's my only concern. So I hear what you're saying. I love what you're saying. But that's why I push CPS more so, again, not to get rid of the kid, but to make sure there's accountability for the same thing that you want, but we know that the child is still receiving that extra stuff. So again, it's just changing the narrative of what CPS does. It's not a one-sided thing. That's
so, no, I mean, good dialogue, you all. And so all of these are fantastic concepts. Ayan, and then I'm going to wrap us up.
I understand. My perspective is a little different, and I understand that in an ideal situation, CPS is there to help everybody. But where I live, the Department of Human Services is under federal investigation. So it's kind of like you know, and even follow up. Like, even if the case was referred to CPS, we cannot guarantee that there's a follow up. If you look at the dynamics of most CPS departments, they're like overwhelmed. So, like, I mean, we can make assumptions and try to deal with the most positive outcome. But even in a situation where it's more likely, or if they were referred to CPS and then somebody is accountable, and then if you presented it like that, then people will feel like you don't feel like they have the ability to parent their own children. If you presented it by being accountable, so then like then that goes into something totally different. That's just my take.
And so I will say that there are so many different aspects to consider in this regard, but what I want you to think about also is some of the foundational things such as rapport, etc. So we have a family entering a medical system who has not entered the medical system by nature. And so, you know, we're taking into account from what you're saying, trauma implications. Could the medical system be traumatic based on how this interaction goes? And so, you know, it may lead to certain referrals. What if the CPS unit that they're being referred to is not the greatest? Although we have some awesome child protective service units out there, there are some who are underfunded and understaffed and are doing their best at what they can do. Multifaceted, and that is going to take some time for you to engage the family. Should we be trauma informed? Of course. Should we always be trauma focused? I'm going to be the antithesis in this. I don't necessarily know that trauma focus is always beneficial to the individuals that we serve. And I'll put it plainly like this. We all know this piece. If a person has just experienced a trauma, is that the perfect time to start talking about it?
No.
No, but we're trauma focused, so I should dive right in, right? Folks, great dialogue, and I want you all to continue to look at the text. I want you all to continue to look at the clips. I want you all to continue to engage in dialogue via discussion. And just note that this is an ongoing process throughout your career. You're going to think, well, you know what, I've really gotten a grasp of this. And then 5 to 10 years later, you're going to go, I knew nothing about this whatsoever. And I'm going to be like, welcome to the club. You know, you're in good company.
Well, if it isn't your girl again popping on the random. As y'all seen today, I had class today. Today was my last synchronized class. Thank you, Jesus. I was just out of it, to be honest. Like, I really didn't interact much in the class today, but it was a really good class. That's the sad part about it. If you guys was listening, we were just talking about the difference between trauma-informed care and trauma-focused care, and the importance of making sure that we're doing our roles and we're in medical settings and different things of that sort, because a lot of people get mistreated in that setting. It was this one girl, which I felt her on that. She said she literally was sitting in the emergency room for 7 hours waiting to be treated. Like, there's no reason why we're sitting here waiting that long to get treated. You could be dying and you're sitting in the waiting room waiting for hours. Like, the whole hospital system really needs to get it together. Medical field, whatever you want to call it. This is no shade to the nurses and the doctors and stuff, because social workers are in that setting too. But collectively, all together, there's no reason why people are experiencing that much neglect when they're in a setting where they're looking to get some type of help. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. But I didn't mean to turn this into something serious, because I'm about to get ready to go to a birthday dinner. But yeah. So anywho, as you guys see, your girl is dressed and ready to go. I came up with this outfit off the fly. Y'all know me. I was over here earlier in a frenzy, like, I don't know what I'm about to wear. But then I just ended up putting this together, and I think it came out pretty cute. So I'm gonna show y'all what we're working with. Okay, so top is from Shein. It's like a gold corset top. Earrings are from Shein. Y'all know I've had these for a while. They're like my Mona Lisa earrings. Skirt is from Shein as well. It is a zebra print number. I've worn this a couple of weeks ago. Never got a picture in it. Shoes are from Shein as well. The whole outfit is from Shein besides my bag. And then I have my denim mini trunket from Brandon Blackwood. Jewelry is my regular JBW watch and my Cartier dupe bracelet. And that's the fit. Anyways, running a little bit behind because I gotta hurry up and go and get my girl a gift real quick. I know I'm last minute. Don't judge me. Judge your mama. But anyways, I'll see you guys once we get to the dinner.
On the radar, 2023. 6GOD, man, broski 2C. Know what it is. Some madness and badness. Combination. Yeah. Hey. Grr. On morning side, got no stick in the ride. If I take flicks with the guys, I gotta put a mold.
Honey, I walked in there and I said,
That's what I'm saying. Them motherfuckers. Hey, but it's them damn drinks. I need them liquor drops. Sir, how much is that?
Them motherfucking shots for $17. That's half of an 8.
Wait a minute.
don't run out of here. What? Oh, yeah, I saw that.
The bill? I'm about to run out. Let me stop.
Wait a minute.
Let me show my support. This is crazy.
Wait, so there wasn't...
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like chicken and shrimp.
Well, wait. Yes. Yes. Step into. Hey. Oh, that's that Miss Act Right. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby. Don't play with it.
Another disaster is going to happen, and I'm just helpless to stop it.
Have you ever felt this way before?
No, never. But after the storm, when the tree crashed to the house, everything feels impossible. I feel like I've been crushed beneath it all. Like I was pinned underneath that tree. I'm just so tired of trying to keep it from falling under. I just want to give up.
Dina, but you didn't though.
Didn't what?
You didn't give up. You sought help from emergency services and you came here to address those issues.
Only because Diane told me to.
Who's Diane?
She's my friend from work who I've shared some of my problems with. She told me I needed to talk to someone because I just about had a panic attack about all of this.
Did you tell Steve about this?
No. I don't want him to think I can't handle things.
Do they know you went to the hospital?
No. Then he'd really think I'm falling apart. And if my parents found out, they'd probably want to know why I didn't tell them about all this.
So do you think that they would be upset if they knew that you went to the hospital?
They'd be more upset that I went in the first place and I didn't ask them for help.
Would they help out more if they knew that you were struggling?
I don't know. They would try in their own way, I suppose. They tell me I need to bear it, that it's my duty to sacrifice myself for my family, that I need to be stronger for them.
Friends, good evening. Your girl, I got a package. I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing pretty good lately, y'all, when it comes to the shopping. I've been trying to chill out or whatever, but I did get a package in the mail a month later, but that's another story for like that. So I ordered from Body by Raven Tracy. I absolutely love this brand. Now, the biggest thing that is just frustrating is her shipping takes forever. I don't know what's going on. Sis know everybody want to buy these. I finally got my hands on the Body Basic sweatsuit or whatever, so I'm about to see how that looks. And all my other stuff that I got from her, I cannot find it. Like, I'm actually pissed because her stuff is not cheap. You buy each piece separately, but I finally got it, like I said, after a month. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it with you guys. I don't feel like going to get my tripod, y'all. I'm being lazy right now, so
Hopefully y'all can see me, but this is what the other part of the packaging looks like. It's like words all over it. So she always gets an A1 for me with her packaging. Alright, so we got some new stickers. So I never got these particular stickers before in her order, but she added those in here this time. So those are cute. So the basic pants was $56 and then the basic hoodie was $56. And I got the pants in a medium and the top in a large, and I got them in the color candy pink. And I ordered this on, it says 6/23 and it shipped it on 7/10, but I didn't get it until probably like 3 days ago. So I don't know. Anyways, but this is what the bags look like. Very thick, good bags. I'm glad she actually sent me these because I'm using these to pack my stuff for my cruise. Thank you. Thank you. Don't throw these away. Use them to pack your stuff in later. Especially if you get stuff from Shein. Always say, you know, these are good quality bags too. These are like the bags you buy from Amazon. Anyway, so here's the top. Very cute. Ooh. The material is super soft and it's stretchy. And then these are what the pants look like. Which I'm hoping they fit because I got a medium. So this is what that looks like. And then they have the B up there for Body by Raven Tracy. And then the top has just the word body on it. And that's what that looks like. So I'm probably going to take this with me on my cruise, to be honest. Like on one of my days that I'm wearing an airport fit or something of that sort. But yeah, I think it's really cute. So I just wanted to check in with you guys. This week is going to be so hectic because next week is the pretty much last week of the semester. So I'm going to be trying to get all my reports, notes for my job, filling my internship hours since I'm going to be gone for that week, and also trying to get these last minute assignments done. So y'all send a prayer for your girl. Diamonds make pressure, but I never fold, okay? And on that note, I will check in with y'all in a little bit. Hey family, happy Friday. It's been a minute since I checked in with you guys. It's been a long week. I done had a whole mental breakdown. Got into it with some folks at my internship. Got a bad grade. Like, I'm talking about a 40 on one of my assignments. Like, this week has just been rough. But today is Friday, and as y'all can see, I'm dressed up. I'm getting ready to go to this rooftop event at Monroe's Rooftop. Yes, we are giving Monroe Rooftop another go round. If you have been keeping up with my channel, I went here a couple of months ago.
They used to say 30 minutes. Like, I don't like to stay nowhere where I don't feel welcome. Like, service trash. Monroe, I'm disappointed for real. Highly recommend to skip.
Me and Tavon went for the first time and we had a horrible experience. We literally stayed for 20 minutes and left. I think it was more so the service that we were getting and we were just irritated, so we left. So we're gonna see what it gives this time around. It's supposed to be like an event going on. It's an R&B night or whatever. So we're gonna see what it gives or whatnot. And the attire had to be date night. So I was like, what is date night? Like, you know, I didn't change my outfit like 11 times, so the outfit I ended up deciding on is this pink silk dress, which y'all done seen me wear this on my birthday before. I didn't want to wear this, but I'm just like, I didn't know what else to wear. Because again, date night is kind of like, I'm assuming classy. Like they were like, no t-shirts, no ripped jeans. You know, that whole ordeal. So I didn't want to even have to fumble and try to find something. And then they're like, you can't get in. So I'm just like, I'm going to put this on. But anyways, I just wanted to check in with you guys. I'm not going to show y'all my outfit. My room looks horrible right now. Like, it looks like a hurricane just ran through it. But, again, y'all already seen me in this outfit, so y'all know what it looks like. But I just wanted to pop in real quick, since I ain't talked to y'all all week. So I'm going to see you guys once we get to the event.
You ain't gotta be ashamed.
Y'all, I had to bring y'all on my phone in there because I couldn't carry around this camera. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it.
You said what?
Couldn't do it. I'm vlogging. I
thought you brought the camera with you, but I remember you saying you left your camera
because
here.
I would have had to carry it in my hand because my purse was so small.
But it was definitely a vibe to where you could carry the camera.
But I didn't have time because sometimes certain places too, they'll try to be ignorant and be like, well, you can't have a professional camera in here or some bullshit because we have professional cameras. I'm gonna check with y'all later because I'm trying to get copyrighted. Good morning, you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Last night was woo! It was a little whirlwind, y'all, a little whirlwind, but it was a vibe. I must say, Monroe, you have redeemed yourself. I will give you that. It was a nice little vibe. Very grown and sexy. The crowd was very mature, but it was also giving like, it was giving late 20s, 30s and 40s and up. Like, it was not giving, to me, it didn't like nobody was there that was like under 25. That's what it was just giving to me personally. But it was nice. Like, the DJ, he was really good, which I knew him, so he was really good. The drinks, the bartender this time was very nice, very gracious. Honestly, I think me and Tom had a bad experience the first time because the customer service was so horrible. And once you know you have bad experience with customer service, I'm going, like, because it's like, I'm not about to spend money with y'all. Y'all customer service is trash. So the girl last night who made our drinks and we went to, she was awesome. She was really nice or whatnot. So yeah, it was definitely a vibe though, for sure. Definitely a vibe. So I will go back to my rooftop now. Now they have redeemed themselves. But anyways, I'm getting ready to log on to my best friend's baby shower. If you guys are not familiar with my best friend Araya, we've been best friends since either the 6th or 7th grade. Y'all might have not seen her up here because she lives in Japan right now or whatever. But she's supposed to be coming back this year. And she's actually expecting her first child, so I'm so excited and so happy for her, you know, welcoming this new life in this world, her and her husband. And yeah, I'm just so happy to be a part of this journey with her. So I made the video for her, you know, her gender reveal video, and I'll show you guys a little snippet of it or whatnot, but we're actually gonna hop on in just a sec for the Zoom call. So I just wanted to pop on real quick so I could just talk to you guys before we get to the baby shower, or virtual baby shower if I should say. And yeah, so I'll see you guys. All right, good morning everybody. Good morning. My name is Tatiana, for those who don't know. I am Naraya's bestie, well, one of her besties, and I'll be playing the gender reveal video. If y'all cannot hear it, please let me know, because sometimes when you are sharing the screen, I'm not aware if y'all can't hear it unless y'all say something. So
oh wait, let me say one more thing. I'm just asking everybody, if you decide to post it today, just don't tag us, because we're doing a reveal for our friends tomorrow, and I don't want the surprise to be ruined. So you could post it, because I'm sure you're not friends with anybody here, but just don't tag us because it'll end up on our page. Love y'all.
All right.
We're going to have our baby.
I believe.
I think. And I know.
I'm hoping.
I think you're going to be a.
I think you're going to be. I think you're going to be a.
I'm your mommy, and I think you're going to be a boy. I know you're going to be a boy. It's a gut feeling that you're going to be a boy.
Hey, my guy. Oops. I mean, my fetus. I think you're going to be a girl.
Hello, little one. This is your Gigi. I believe you are going to be a beautiful, blessed, bouncing baby boy. But I'll take a princess too. I can't wait to meet you.
Congratulations! I knew it! Somebody all these baby clothes now. Because it was laggy for us, so we didn't even see those.
Congratulations.
I cried the whole entire video. I cried. Girl. I was crying real tears the whole video.
Oh
my God.
yeah.
Thank y'all so much for joining the live and taking time this morning for getting on with us to celebrate with us. And hopefully we can do something when we get back stateside. And thank you for everybody who's bought stuff from the registry and all of that. We definitely need that stuff, and we are definitely going to use it. And I really appreciate you guys. Mom, you got something to say?
Hey.
Oh, wait. That was Gabby. Yeah, so Ron is excited too. He's just not showing it. He's super excited.
Rono! I see you did yours on that video.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'm sure I'll talk to a lot of y'all individually. Thank y'all for joining in and muting y'all phone and stuff.
Hey y'all, checking in. I know it's been a few days. Your girl got her hair done. I'm in the midst of filming another video. I'm doing a vacay prep vlog, so make sure y'all go check that out. Don't know if it's gonna come out before or after this, but make sure y'all go check that out as well. But I'm coming back in to check in with you guys. So I got one of my grades back for my exam the other day, y'all. The class has been stressing me out so bad, literally having me pull my hair out. And I passed it, y'all. Oh my God, God is good, God is good. So that was the biggest thing I was just worried about. Like this research paper, which is still stressful. I can finesse a paper. I cannot finesse no exam. Because that exam, you had to actually write out the answers and stuff. So all glory to God, I passed it. I got an 83, so it bumped me back up to like a lower B right now. So if me and my homegirl get a pretty good grade on our research paper, that should bump me up to a high B, which I'm not pressed. As long as I pass, that's all that matters at this point. Like I'm not even striving for straight A's at this point of this semester, because this semester has, as y'all see, it has ran your girl down the drain. So yeah, it's gonna be just a lot of crunch time going on, and I just gotta really just buckle down and get what I need to get done in these next few days, because it's going to be a lot of stuff going on. So I just wanted to come check back in with you guys, give y'all that good news. So y'all gonna just see me popping in and out or whatever this week, as far as just everything going on. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll see y'all another day this week.
If you know what it means to find your dreams come true,
hello all, I am back, y'all, to check in. The last clip before this might have been I don't know if I'm going to add it in here or not, but I was talking about me just getting back from vacation, and then it cut off abruptly because my memory had died or whatever. So now I'm here pretty much to give you guys the final results of everything for this semester. So drum roll please. Your girl finished the semester out with 3 A's and 2 B's. Yes, y'all, it's by the grace of God I passed that research class. I don't know how I passed it. It was a very it was in the lower 80s, but I just was like, I don't even care. As long as I got a passing grade, that's all that mattered to me. So yeah, we don't have to worry about that. So that is it, y'all. This hands down was the hardest semester. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I gotta take my glasses off for this. This was the hardest semester for so many different reasons. One, it was accelerated. This was 14 weeks worth of work smashed into 10, so it's more accelerated. I was having issues on my internship. I was having issues with one of my professors this semester. I felt like was picking with me. Reported this situation to VCU. I had to go through some stuff with that. Like, I was just literally going through it real bad this semester, and it literally about took me out, as far as like, I'm like, yo, maybe social work might not be it. You feel me? But you know, God makes a way out of no way, and all the glory goes to him, because I I made it out. So I'm so happy to announce you all that I will be entering my last semester of grad school in about a week and a half. I don't know how to feel. Like, I feel like this is like a full circle moment. I remember when I was literally starting grad school last year around this time, and now here I am about to go into my final semester. So I'm just so grateful for this journey. It has been a long one. It's not finished just yet, but we are getting close to the finish line. So I hope you guys just continue to keep watching. All those that keep praying for me and just continue to support me throughout this. Y'all don't know how much I appreciate it. With me not being as consistent as I typically am, y'all already know I'm out here. I'm just trying to get this degree. Hold it down for me, and I promise you I'm gonna come back swinging with the content and everything when I have the free time. But again, thank you all so much for always supporting. Y'all know I'm like a virtual sister to any of you who watch me. So if y'all ever need advice, anybody that's in grad school, you got a question about something, please don't feel free to comment it down below. I promise y'all I literally reply to everybody. It may take me a little bit, but I reply to everybody. And if I don't, it's because I did not see your comment. So comment again. But anywho, if you guys made it all the way to the end of this video and you're not subscribed to the family yet, what are you waiting on? Click on the red subscribe button down below before I leave it out. Thank you guys so much for watching another season of MSW Chronicles with your girl. You already know I will see y'all in my final series for MSW Chronicles. Oh, that sounds so crazy saying that, but anywho's, I'll see y'all soon. All right, y'all.
Once